Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Garkoh. This is actually my first video that's going to be up here, so I kind of just wanted to show you guys all my settings, all my binds, and kind of just my regular settings, because I am a controller on PC. So I figured I'd show you guys my binds that I play on. It's just a regular PS4 controller. I have two paddles on the back, so we'll get to those binds and what I have them bind to, the paddles. And then I'll kind of just show you guys my regular PC settings, and then my regular sensitivity settings, all that kind of stuff. So let's get right into it. So first, obviously, some of you guys on console might not have these settings. I mean, you definitely don't have these settings, but you definitely do if you're on PC. So I'll kind of just go over some of these. Obviously, you want to be playing on full screen, 1920, 1080p. I just have this at unlimited because I have a GeForce GTX 1660 Ti video card. So, I mean, it gets a lot of FPS, but I only play on a 144 hertz monitor. So, I mean, I don't bother even capping it out at 144. I just have it set to unlimited. My brightness is at 100. This stuff, it doesn't really matter, kind of just whatever you like it to be. This is what I usually find to be best for my eyes. I don't have any colorblind mode on. I just think it's kind of dumb. Plus, when you're in Storm, it's definitely kind of hard to see with some of them. I'm pretty sure this one, if you put it to like 6 or 7, it could kind of help you out in the storm and see people that are in the storm while you're out of it, or if you're in it, you can see people out of the storm. So I would definitely try that if you're kind of having trouble. For me, it's not too bad. But moving on to like the PC settings, I just have everything as the lowest it could be because it really helps out your frames and just your overall performance in game. Some things definitely look kind of weird if I were to have it all on Epic, but I mean, it's not that big of a deal for me. I'd rather have the performance be better. I don't really care if I can see shit or not, but this stuff, I just have it as, I don't know what this does. I guess it's like, it kind of helps improve your CPU performance. I couldn't really tell a difference when you put it to 12, so I just put it back to 11 and kept everything else the same. So I'm on NA East. Obviously, I just have like sprint by default on, so I don't bother with this. Sprint by default is just I don't have to click down the left joystick when I'm running. I have tap to search on and interact. It's a lot better than holding every single chest. Hold to swap, I do have that on too. Sometimes it's useful to not have to go into my inventory every time to drop a gun or whatever. But toggle targeting, that should always be off. That's like when you all you have to do is click L2 to aim in, and then you're aimed in until you click it again. So that's just kind of dumb. I wouldn't bother putting that on. Auto pickup weapons off. I don't want that shit on. I always have my heals to the right. Reset building choice on. Turbo building on. I just have this. I kind of kept all this stuff as it was. I do play controller, but I do like to kind of play on my mouse and keyboard when I'm getting bored of this game. Kind of spice it up a little bit. I'll go on my mouse and keyboard and learn it. I'm not good at all, but I definitely want to get better at it. So these are all my sensitivities when I'm on my mouse and keyboard. I'll also show you guys my binds for that too, in case you guys are also beginners and want to see what I'm testing out. So I have it very low right now, my sensitivities, just because I'm not used to it at all. This is what I kind of been testing out. I find it pretty useful right now, but I'm sure as I get more into it and kind of figure out all the movement on keyboard, I'll improve and I'll increase those. That's on. That's like the sprint by default, I think. I just have this down because I have my edit set to its own button. So here's my sensitivities. My build mode's at 2.0. Edit mode's at 1.8. I could probably raise that just because I'm trying to get better at it and smoother and faster. So I'll try and raise that in a little bit. I keep my X and Y's fairly medium, not too high. I'm not phase sway. So I'm more of like an AR kind of guy, so I kind of like to have that smooth movement when I'm aiming. So I keep it at 47, 44. And I actually turn my boost on because you will notice when you're aiming down sight that it's kind of don't know how to explain it, but it jerks a little bit when you try and aim and follow a guy from a far distance. So it's not a smooth movement, you know. So having the boost on between like 0 to 10 is going to smoothen that out. So when a guy is moving left to right or something, you can easily track him. And it's very, like, minimal movement of your joystick will really help that out a lot and just be so much smoother. I'm not sure what the boost time is. I just kind of have that low. And then same thing with the ADS, like sensitivity. This is also like when you're aiming down sight. This is what I was talking about before. I have that very low, but it's not as low as like some of you guys would think. I know I used to have it at like 20, and like 20, I think. But this is still perfect. I mean, I can track somebody that's far away, close, with an AR, a sniper, shotgun, whatever it is. This is like perfect for me. So I would suggest try turning on the boost for you guys if you guys are having trouble kind of tracking an enemy that's far. And I play on linear, so that's why it is kind of weird that like the jerky movement kind of when you're locked in on a far opponent. So, I mean, having the boost on is what really helped me. I turned it on and I was a completely different player with my AR shots. It almost feels like the smooth movement when you have it on Legacy. So definitely try that out if you guys are like kind of plateauing or whatever on aiming on linear. My dead zone, my right stick is 8, my left stick is 10. I find out like when I'm at 5, you kind of start to drift a little bit. So I raised it up to about where it like just stops drifting whenever I would let go of my sticks or my controller. I just have this as off and 1% all the way down. Music I don't really care for, so I just have that all the way down. All this. This is weird. If you have it on, you're probably a psychopath. I don't know why. It just sounds like I'm underwater when you have this on and you can't really hear anything. Sound quality is high. I just kept this stuff all the same. I have Astros. Thanks for coming. Yeah, I mean, that's that. These are my mouse and keyboard binds. So I'll kind of just go through everything. Just kind of scroll down. You guys can pause whenever. These are very like beginner binds. I didn't know anything about mouse and keyboard and like the most common thing to do with it. So I was on YouTube trying to find some videos. I did find one. I forgot who it was. But this is like the most basic binds that I found for keyboard. And honestly, it's helping me out a lot. I did get a Logitech mouse. So having the 2 buttons on there that I could bind to my builds is what really helped me out. And I'm getting used to that a lot. I know a lot of people have their build as like QE or T or R or whatever. My stairs are Q, and then the other 2, the wall and floor or whatever, are on my mouse, and then shift is my pyramids. I'm still definitely getting used to all that stuff. So I know it's been going up and down on this menu. I don't know why. But scrolling down, that's whatever. Okay, so here is where the magic happens and why I'm so nasty at this game. So, I crouch with my left stick and I build with my right stick. I know it's weird, but hear me out, alright? I didn't have paddles and I don't play claw, so I wanted something that's going to help me build fast and be able to, protect myself at all times quick without having to take my thumb off the joystick. And having switch mode or build as my right stick has helped me out so much. I know a lot of people that have paddles have A and B or jump and build as their paddles, but I could not get used to it. I did not like it. I did not like the feeling of shooting and then trying to build right away with my left stick to like cover myself after my shot. It didn't feel right. So shooting and just clicking the right stick was a lot better for me, a lot faster, smoother, and I've been doing it for a long time. I don't see myself changing that bind. So I have my paddles are jump and edit, and it's so much smoother. My edits, like, just for me, I think this is what works best. I would suggest you guys, if you guys are having trouble, if you don't play claw, if you don't have paddles, definitely try these a lot, because even without the paddles, you don't really have to take your thumb off the joysticks as much. One thing I would recommend is, instead of having crouch, I don't really crouch all that much, besides like when I'm camped up in a 1x1 and I'm trying to peek over the top of my builds. That's about the only time. If you guys don't have the paddles or play claw, I would suggest using the left stick as edit and the right stick as still build. I mean, I never liked left stick edit. It was terrible. My paddles broke and I tried using it and I just did not like it at all. I know a lot of these freaks, pros, have left stick edit, and it's just so weird. I don't know how you move and then click that down at the same time to edit. It just freaks me out thinking about it. But everything else is the same. I kind of play claw. All I do is, because I have my pointer finger on R1 and my middle finger on R2 at all times, so then it's easy just for me to click square and triangle with my pointer finger, since those two are right there. I don't click X or circle with my pointer finger, obviously, because those are my paddles. So, I mean, I guess you can kind of say I play claw on that side. Everything is pretty much the same, besides maybe the trap picker as my left stick in place. That's how I place my traps and everything. And then I'll change my material with square. Everything else is literally the same. Trying to think. I don't think anything else is different. Those should be the only things. I select with R2. I'm sure everybody does. And then I confirm with L2. I'm thinking about confirming with L1, just because sometimes if I'm building up, there's edit maps where you're building up and editing at the same time, and then if you confirm with L2, it'll build stairs right after that. So I might switch to L1 just to kind of make that smoother, make that not happen anymore. And then that's everything. Like I said, these are my dead zones, and that's everything, guys. I would let me know if you guys try the build with R, your right stick, and then let me know if you guys try any of these binds. Honestly, I'm curious to hear back of how you guys think about it, because I have had some of my buddies try it and they've gotten used to it and liked it a lot. They've switched around some things. If you guys do take these builds or these binds and then you switch up other things, let me know, because I'm down to try it. I'm definitely, I would like to try and get better with left stick paddle or left paddle as build, and using my left stick as something else. But we'll see. Let me know if you guys try these binds. I'm curious. And then definitely try the boost on your aiming, on your ADS, and your look sensitivity. I'm curious to find that out about that too. So let me guys know down in the comments what you guys think of these. If you have any suggestions, I'll gladly take those. Always down for some feedback. And enjoy my first video, boys. It's going to be a lot of Fortnite, a lot of gaming on this channel. I look forward to growing this channel. I'm going to try and post, once a week. Try and make some clips for you guys, get posted on here, and just go crazy. I'm streaming. I'm on YouTube. I'm on Twitter, Instagram. So follow me on all those, guys. I'll have them linked down in the description. Don't forget to comment. Don't forget to like. And don't forget to subscribe. We are going crazy in 2020. Let's go. I'm getting cracked all day. All right? Let's do it, baby. See you guys later.